everyone. Come on in because we're going to discuss this Ready to Love finale. Y'all, they need to stop playing with us. Stop playing with us on TV. Does anyone believe it? Does anyone believe it? The only one that kept it real, the only one who kept it real was Aries. Aries was the only one keeping it real. The rest of these folks are just up here lying in our face. Lying in our face. Quentin is lying. Jessica's lying. Janelle and Jessica acts like they were asked to the prom. They act like they were waiting to get dates to the prom with these folks because this ain't leading to no marriage. This ain't even leading to boyfriend and girlfriend. Let me let you know right now. This is not even leading to a boyfriend and girlfriend. You heard Quentin say, do I really want to go out with a 42-year-old? Definitely not. He actually said it in the whole episode. He said, do I really want to be with a 42-year-old? I definitely don't. Fitting Janelle and Quentin together is like me trying to squeeze into a size 4. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I don't care how this show ended. I don't care that they ran off arm in arm. It's not gonna happen. They're not even compatible with this whole baby thing, the whole age thing. They're not even at the same place in their life. None of it. All Quentin wants to do, I'm gonna tell you right now, all Quentin wants to do is sleep with Janelle. Just 1 or 2 times. That's it. That's all he needs. He really only needs 1 or 2 times, and then that's gonna be it. He don't want to be with no Janelle. He's not ready to have no kids, no family. He's not trying to do what Janelle wants to do. And let me tell you, I told y'all 5, 6, 7 episodes ago that Janelle was hooked on Quentin, and I stand by it. Janelle is hooked on Quentin. And you know what? It's almost sad that Quentin is playing with her like this. Because I think Janelle really fell for Quentin. It's actually pretty sad. It's pretty sad that Quentin acts like this is a real possibility. He knows it isn't. They can't agree on when to have kids. They don't know how many kids they want to have. They can't agree on nothing. No aspect of their life are they even in alignment with each other. But they want us to believe that they're going to sail off into happily ever after. Janelle hopes so. She's living in a fairy tale world right now. No wonder she was so mad on IG after the season. I always wondered. I said, you know, when anyone's this mad on IG and getting ahead of the season, they're trying to cut us off at the pass because something's about to happen that they don't want us to know about. I thought it was just going to be that, you know, she was trying to get ahead of all the fighting she was going to be doing on the show. But now we realize she was trying to get ahead of the embarrassment because Janelle fell for Quentin. She really did. And by the time this is all said and done, probably right now, they're not even together. They're probably not going to be together no more than after the reunion. He's probably going to save her a little bit of face through the reunion. Then after that, it's going to be over with. That's it. It's really sad. It's really sad that Quentin did this to Janelle. Because I told you, Janelle's all in. She really does like Quentin. This was no act. I'm telling you right now, this was no act. She was not lying. Not like lying, messy Maurier. I hope y'all caught all of Maurier's lies. Did you catch them? Did you catch all of Messy Maurier's lies? I don't know if I caught them all because they was hitting me in the face. They was hitting me in the face. First of all, when I first saw Maurier show up to that dinner with Jessica's friend, he started making me hungry. Maurier looked like a candy cane. No, really, you know what he looked like? He looked like a bucket of fried chicken. He looked like KFC, a bucket of fried chicken. He started making me hungry. He made me want to go out and order a family meal. What's wrong with Maurier? What is wrong with Maurier? Did you catch all of Maurier's lies? Okay, first of all, let me tell you the 2 big lies Maurier told. First of all, when Maurier was talking to Katarina's friend, who really got into him, Katarina's friend asked some really good questions. We're going to get into that too. But when he was sitting there with Katarina's friends, and he said he wanted to live abroad, what were the 2 countries in Africa that he said he wanted to live in? He was looking for dual citizenship. You know which ones he said? Ghana and Sierra Leone. Ghana and Sierra Leone. Now, if y'all go back to the beginning of the season, you know where he said he was going to move to? Mali. Lying Maurier. Lying, messy Maurier can't keep up with his lies. He can't keep up with them, y'all. The beginning of the season, y'all go back because I remember it. I remember very clearly. Maurier said he wanted to move to Mali. That's where he was going to move to in Africa. Now all of a sudden he shows up in front of Katarina's friends, and talking about he wants to move to either Ghana, dual citizenship Ghana, or Sierra Leone. Maurier wasn't even mentioned Sierra Leone until he realized Kat was from Sierra Leone. Maurier, he's so messy. He's a liar. This is probably why he was even more jealous of Chris, because Chris is really from Africa, and Maurier is just a wannabe. Maurier is a wannabe, and Chris really was from Africa. I tell you, you hear what else he lied about? He lied about talking about this whole restaurant. First of all, he lied and said that mama was willing to give up that child so he could move that child out of the country. Lies, lies, lies. Does anybody believe that? Does anybody believe that Mario's baby mommy at 12 years old, she's going to give up her son and she's going to let him move that son all the way to Ghana or Sierra Leone? You know it's a lie. You know it's a lie. And then he went over there and told Jessica's friend. So remember, keep track of these lies. He told Katarina that his son was 7. At 12 years old, which is in 5 more years, he's going to get his son. And then he said, I'm going to move my son to either Ghana or Sierra Leone because I'm looking for dual citizenship. Then when he met with Jessica's family, he said he's going to start a business. She goes, well, are you going to have time for that? He says, yeah, I'm going to have a floor manager. Which is it, Maurier? Are you building your restaurant business here in the next 5 years, or are you moving to Ghana and Sierra Leone in 5 years? He's a liar. Maurier is just a liar. I don't even know why anybody listens to him. And then Phil and Aries, you know what? I told y'all Aries wasn't nurturing. Let me tell you, the way she delivered that news to Phil, it was a punch in the gut. It was a punch in the gut. She'd been trying to tell him all season long, hey, you're not the man for me. I kept telling Phil, don't be trying to shove your love down her throat. But finally she said, you know what, I won't be able to respect you. Aries actually said it, y'all. Aries said, I just know myself and I'm not going to be able to respect you, so it's going to have to be a no. Aries, why did you have to bring in the word respect? Why did you have to bring in the word respect? I'm telling you, Aries, woo, Aries, she ain't nurturing. Aries is not nurturing. I don't care what people say. Aries didn't put nothing on that message to Phil. She punched him right in the gut. But you see where she get it from? She get it from her mama. You see where she get it from? You get it from her mama, because when her mama was meeting with Phil and they was having a little brunch or whatever you want to call it, that mama wasn't holding no punches either. Neither was that sister. It runs in the family. It runs in the family. But Quentin and Janelle ain't going nowhere. They are not going anywhere. He wants 3 kids. She barely wants 1. She wants to start right away. He wants to wait a while. He's in his first year of entrepreneurship. She's deep in her business. She got all kind of branding. Doesn't she have makeup, clothing, something? She got all kind of designer lines, all this other kind of stuff. This is going nowhere. They just playing with us. They are just playing with us. They act like Jessica and Janelle act like they out here. They act like they out here getting prom dates. They act like they out here. Oh, he asked me to the prom, girl. He asked me to the prom. This is so high schoolish. This is going nowhere. I don't even know how Janelle fell for this. I really don't know how Janelle fell for Quentin's act, because Quentin is out here playing games, really making a fool of Janelle. Now I know why Janelle was so upset when we saw her on IG. I'll be upset too, Janelle, if a man played me like this on national TV. Because we already know after this all said and done, they're not going to be together. Not at all, not one bit. Even that friend she brought to the brunch dinner, who was that, her cousin? I forget who he was. He wasn't even buying it. He was like, really? You really want to be with a 42-year-old? Quinn was like, yeah, it doesn't bother me. We don't think about it. Boy, get out of here. Everybody, even that cousin, saw her right away and said, this ain't no match, cuzzo. He was like, cuzzo, this is just somebody you sleep with. This is somebody you have a good time with, but don't get in too deep with him. Too late, cousin. Too deep. Janelle is all in on Quentin. She was really buying this all season long, and no wonder she mad. I'd be mad too, Janelle. I would be hotter than fish grease. Like I said, they don't fit. They don't fit no more than I fit in a size 4 dress, even if I did try to suck in my gut. I ain't getting in it. I'm not getting in that dress. And Janelle and Quentin, they not going to be together. Sorry to tell y'all. Anybody out here wishing for a fairy tale, you ain't going to get it here. Not going to happen. But Katarina's cousin, she was funny. She was asking some good questions. She was pinning down Lion Maurier. She was pinning him down, and he was trying to dip and dive and dodge all he could around them lies. But you know what? She sniffed him out. She sniffed him out real good. Come to find out, Katarina used to be a stepmama. She was involved. That man she was involved with for 7 years. She was a stepmama. She was a stepmama for 7 years. You know, we heard Katarina talking about she want a man to pay all the bills. She ain't trying to do 50-50. She not trying to do 70-30, none of that. I wonder what Katarina's setup was when she was with that man for 7 years and she was a stepmama to his son. I wonder what she got for that. I wonder what she got for 7 years being a stepmama, taking care of somebody else's son, and she didn't even get married. What was she getting for that? That's what I want to know. Was all her bills paid? Were all her bills paid? Because let me tell you, that's a hard job, being a stepmama and being a darn near a wife to a man for 7 years. And in the end, you don't end up with nothing. You don't end up with no marriage. You don't end up with no kid of your own. I wondered if she even have a relationship with the kid she was a stepmom for 7 years. That was a bad deal. That was a bad deal. But that friend of hers, who was that? Her friend, her sister, I forget who it was. She grilled Maurier. She was like, what kind of relationship do you have with your baby mama? And Maurier was like, oh, I see my baby mama all the time. Yeah, we do everything together. We co-parent really well. And Maurier was thinking that was making him look really good. That's what he was doing. He was really trying to brag on himself. But that woman, she looked at it a different kind of way. She looked at it as, oh, you a little bit too close to that baby mama. You a little bit too close to that baby mama. That's what that other woman peeped out. Not that you're a good father and that you co-parent well, because Maurier is lying anyway. He don't get a... Maurier is lying. He already told the story that the woman was cheating on him with the man she really loves, her ex. Katarina's friends are saying, well, what's that relationship like? He said, well, I control everything here. I control everything here. That's the problem with Maurier. This is the way you always catch liars, because sometimes liars go too far. They embellish the story too much. They should stick with basic lies, but instead what they do is they get ahead of themselves. They really start puffing out their chest, and next thing you know, their lies get more and more elaborate. And that's why Maurier can't keep up with his lies. Like I said, it started off saying he was moving to Mali. Now he's over here moving to either Ghana or Sierra Leone. Lies, lies, lies. Maurier talking about he got control over that woman. I control that woman. What is Maurier talking about? Just like Maurier sat on here earlier talking about, oh, I got a tough decision to make. You don't have a tough decision to make. Katarina don't warn you, and neither does Jessica. You saw at the end, Jessica didn't even kiss him. Y'all saw that, right? Jessica didn't even kiss him. He had to kiss her forehead. She probably pulled her hair over and said, here, kiss my forehead, kiss the top of my hair. He probably didn't even get to put his lips on her forehead. He probably had to kiss her hair. Jessica ain't interested in Maurier, not one bit. Like I said, all she wanted to do was to get asked to the prom. That's it. She just wanted to get a date to the prom. She didn't want to have to go to the prom by herself. So she went with whoever was going to ask her. That's Jessica. Because wasn't nobody else asking Jessica to the prom except Maurier, and she just went ahead and said yes. When Katarina's friend told Maurier, stand up, I want to see how tall you are. Maurier's like, what? I can climb trees. I can climb trees. I got a few branches. Maurier, go sit down. Go sit down. Go over there and eat that bucket of chicken that you dress like, and order me 2 wings and a biscuit. Woo! Much like I know Maurier's fast food order. Now you know mine, Maurier. Go over there, order me 2 wings, the original, with a biscuit, the corn, and give me some of the mashed potatoes. Maurier, now I know your fast food order. You know mine too. When Maurier met Jessica's friend, Merkel, or whatever her name is, Jessica tells her that, you know, Maurier is a Southern gentleman. No, he's not. He's a bucket of Southern fried chicken. He's definitely a bucket of Southern fried chicken. He ain't no Southern gentleman. Please, Maurier over here coming or going. First, now they're talking about, now Jessica's talking about, I'm so glad you came around on the religion. So all of a sudden now, Jessica, you believe Maurier has switched from being the mystical, the candles, the burning the sage, the zodiac, the astrology. Now you all of a sudden believe he's going to be all into God and Jesus Christ. Girl, Jessica. And did you see when Maurier called Jessica to her friend and said, well, one thing I know about Jessica is she's a boss. Did you see the way Jessica lit up? Did you see the way Jessica lit up being called the boss? Now, if y'all think back, I'm about to draw something back. If y'all think back when Maurier was on the show that I did the video on when he was going back. I held the court. Maurier got on Chris and said, stop playing. Just because you told Jessica she was a strong black woman, all of a sudden you said she got all hot and bothered. And I said, yeah, I believe it. I do believe she got hot and bothered when Chris said that. Well, guess what? When Maurier sat here and said Jessica was a boss, did y'all see Jessica light up? She lit up like a Christmas tree because Jessica likes to be told that. Jessica likes to be told that. Jessica likes to be told she's the boss. She lit up like a Christmas tree. So, yep, I do believe it. I believe she lit up like a Christmas tree here with Maurier, and I believe she lit up like a Christmas tree when Chris said it to her back when they had their little date. But Jessica was like, yeah, I know how to be domesticated. I know how to make a plate really well. I know how to put the fried chicken on the plate, the mashed potatoes, everything right on the plate, just like Maurier likes it. Ooh, both of these people is faking phone and trying to pretend like they somebody they not. Maurier said he wants to be married in 2 or 3 years. He wants to be married so bad he don't know what to do with himself. I believe that. He's willing to tell whatever lie he has to tell in order to get married. Maurier is willing to lie to get whatever he wants. He's desperate. He really is desperate. Maurier is willing to lie to get whatever it is he wants to get. And I do believe he wants to get married. I do. But whoever marries him, I don't know who you're going to be marrying. I do not know who you're going to marry because we still ain't met the real Maurier. Maurier tells so many lies, it's ridiculous. Ain't no way Jessica ain't going to figure this out. Jessica, girl, this ain't the prom. This is real life, Jessica. I can't believe Jessica won't figure this out. Jessica ain't interested in Maurier. Like I said, she wouldn't even let the man kiss her on the lips, not even on the cheek. He had to kiss her forehead. He had to kiss her forehead with her bangs hanging down. But I'm telling you, the worst ending of all of them, all three of these couples, the worst ending was Aries and Phil. Ooh, it was nasty. It was hard to watch, y'all. It was hard to watch. And you know what made it even harder to watch is because Phil don't see himself. Phil really don't see himself. You know what? Aries didn't use that much tact. Aries did not use that much tact at all. Aries says, you know what? I don't have no confidence in you. I'm not choosing you. I'm choosing myself. She says, I won't be able to respect you. I just know who I am as a person. I would never respect you. Woo, good Lord, Aries. Girl. I told you the man that Aries is looking for, he ain't looking for her. The man Aries is looking for is not looking for Aries. I'm telling you, Aries gonna really have to tone this stuff down. Poor Phil was like, is this boiling down to respect? Now you're trying to tell me you can't even respect me as a person? You act like I'm broke. You know what? I'm not gonna say Phil is broke, but he looked horrible in front of her family. Horrible. Those answers he was given was horrible. Let me tell you something. When they asked him, you know, do you want to be the leader? He said, no, I don't want to be no leader. I told y'all that. Be careful of men who say they want a strong black woman. Be careful of it. Be careful of it because a lot of these men want a strong black woman because they want to be the Phils of the world. They want to make sure that you could carry a hefty load in the family because they don't want all that load on them. They do not want all that load. And one thing Phil is very clear about is he don't want all that load. That's why I told y'all, that's why he needs Aries, all her money, and he encourages her to be a strong black woman at all times. He said, this is a partnership. He said, this is a partnership. A lot of women out here talking about, they want it both ways. They want to be protected and provided, but they also want to have equal decision making. Somebody dropped down in my comments this last week pointing that out. I thought that was a good point. The point of the matter is you got a lot of women who want the soft life. They want to be taken care of. They want to rest in their femininity. But when the man said they want to be the leader of the house, they go, not so fast. They want to rest in their femininity, be taken care of, but they still want to be equal footing in the decision making. Sometimes that shit don't line up. Sometimes that doesn't line up, except if you would Phil. Because what Phil is saying is, I want a partnership in all areas. You can have 50-50 of the decision making, and you can also have 50-50 of these damn bills. Woo! They asked Phil, how are you in decision making? He said, I'm going to just piggyback off you. Phil going to piggyback off your salary, off your money, and off your decisions. Phil ain't trying to lead in nothing. He out here still trying to have a comedy career. Have we heard Phil tell one joke? Not at all. Maybe that's why he was sitting with Sierra that last time, trying to steal some jokes from Sierra. I didn't know Phil used to be a comedian or tried to be a comedian. No wonder he was sitting with Eric. No wonder he was sitting with Sierra on that last date they had. He was trying to steal some of Sierra's jokes. He'll sit up there and said, I'm a Buddhist. I'm more closely related to Buddhism, but I can pray to God and Jesus Christ too. Good Lord, Phil. Good Lord. Does Phil even know who he is? Does he know? No, I really don't want to get on Phil, but Phil was starting to get a little nasty towards the end with Aries. His feelings was so hurt. He was getting real nasty. And I'm going to tell you this. I didn't really want to break it out, but when I saw Phil on Crystal XO, he did his little interview. And in the background, Phil was talking about he's moving. Like I told you, moving again. Phil ain't steady. He ain't stable. And I looked at that kitchen. Here it is right here. I looked at that kitchen and I said, that kitchen is the size of my walk-in closet. That kitchen is the size of my walk-in closet. He expects Aries and her two boys to live in an apartment with a kitchen the size of a walk-in closet. Phil, go sit down. I don't know why Phil is so surprised by this. Why is Phil so surprised he's getting turned down by Aries? Doesn't Aries drive a Tesla? Doesn't Aries drive a Tesla? Aries' mom said, are those jokes financially lucrative? And Phil said, no, they're not. They don't pay nothing. And he wondered why he got a no on decision day. What's wrong with Phil? What is wrong with Phil? Aries had to take a big old gulp of her wine. She said, this is going downhill fast. I know it is. I know it is, Aries. It's going downhill real fast. Phil is over here trying to sell positive energy, jokes, matters of the heart, and the mother and Aries, everybody says, show me the money. Show me the money. Shoot, this was a bad breakup. This was a bad breakup. This is probably the worst breakup I've seen with two people that were never even really together. I don't even know if Phil gonna talk to Aries no more because Phil's feelings was hurt, y'all. But Aries said, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not willing to settle. I'm okay with myself. There ain't no way I'm going over there and live with no Phil, with no kitchen the size of no walk-in closet. Phil said he learned a lot about himself. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did because the way he was hurt, I don't think he learned. Phil don't see himself. Like I said on that other video, people want people who don't want them. Phil needs to go get him a whole another woman. He don't need to be trying to work out here in the big leagues with Aries. Aries is in the big leagues. Aries said her father played professional baseball. Aries is in the big leagues. And Phil, he in the minor leagues. The minor league. Anyway, that's it, y'all. I guess I'll see y'all at the reunion. I'll see y'all at the reunion. Talk to you later. Bye.